we need to talk about a man. Well, I use that term loosely. A man who's just so awful, so disgusting, so misogynistic, so sexist, so racist, so homophobic. I just hate the guys. He's awful. He just sucks. He bullies men for being weak. That guy is the best guy I know on the internet. His name is Hamza Ahmed. That guy changed my life. I see him not just as a person, I see him as a big brother. I see him as someone I look up to. All my bad habits I've quit are thanks to that man. That man has made me not want to end my own life. That man pulled me out of a suicide. That man lifted my spirits when they were low. That guy is such an inspiration, and I think you should follow in his footsteps. If I wasn't broke, I would buy one of his courses. Okay? I would honestly buy one of his courses. And you're probably thinking to yourself, but you're just making him money, blah blah blah, you're just making him money. So what? The ROI is quite good. Yeah, I'm losing money by buying a course, but that course could have so much valuable information, I could get the money back. Like, if it's a money-making course, I could get the money back. It's like, that's the equivalent of buying shoes from Nike. Yeah, I lost 60 quid on Nike, but I've got, good shoes that can last about 2-3 years. That's amazing, right? I see all these videos about my boy Hamza. They say he's an evil person, a cult leader. He kind of is a cult leader. Hey, Hamza. That's what he says. That's what he claims himself to be. I don't think he is. I think he's an inspiration to young men like me. The reason why is because he's right about everything. Right about testosterone, right about attraction from women, right about health and fitness, right about diet, right about this, right about that. He knows what to do. In his videos, he goes oh, I'm the only guy who's right about this. And yeah, I agree. Let's talk about the things that I don't disagree with Hamza Ahmed. Because, obviously, I don't agree with anyone 100%. The only issue with Hamza Ahmed is that he wants to get people on testosterone, on TRT. And fine, that's his choice, but I don't agree with that. Just because religious beliefs and, I prefer to stay natural. I don't want to get on TRT. I don't want substances. I'm not in my body that I don't know of, and I don't know the science behind it, and that you're replacing your own testosterone. I would say he's got that wrong. He has, however, got the statistics for testosterone in young men. He says they should be higher. No, they should be higher. 400 nanograms is very low. Everyone says that's average, that's not. That's very low, and that's due to estrogenics, so we know this. You may be thinking, Ziz, where is your notepad? Bro, this is a video about Hamza Ahmed. I ain't gonna disappoint my boy by bringing a notepad. This is all freestyle, coming off the top of my head. Whatever I think comes out of my mouth. I'm very present in the moment. I've been watching a lot of Hamza recently, and there was a period in my life where I used to watch him, and my life got good. I was disciplined, I was focused, I was getting better grades in school. But then there was a time in my life where I didn't watch him, and I seemed to plateau. Not in health and fitness, but in addictions, bad addictions, pornography, masturbation, video games. They were junk food. They were my 4 addictions. 4. But I would say I've quit almost all of them. There is still one I'm struggling with, but we're making progress. That's all that matters. Okay. I see on the internet these hate videos about Hamza Ahmed. I know I've already said that about 2 minutes ago, and I just want to address them. They don't make any sense to me. They say Hamza's this and Hamza's that. I don't see what the problem is with like posting yourself online with a bathrobe and telling young men to become strong instead of weak, like the modern day society is the feminist society of today. Like Hamza says like stuff like don't cry and be in control of your emotions and don't get nervous around women. He doesn't say just be yourself. He says change yourself and improve yourself for the better and then talk to girls. I like his unfiltered channel. I'm not gonna talk about what it says on his unfiltered channel. In fact, I watch all of his channels. Hamza Ahmed, Adonis School, Hamza Ahmed, you know, Hamza 97, that's his main channel. Hamza Unfiltered. What else do I watch? There's another channel, but I don't know, I can't remember. I can't remember all of them. I'm like a super fan. Fun boy. Yeah. Hamza, if you're watching this, you're probably not watching this. But if you ever see this vid, I just want to let you know from the bottom of my heart, you have actually changed my life. And I feel like there's going to be some clowns in the comments, we're going to call them Jeffries, saying, oh, you're literally like deriding him, bro. Yeah, maybe I am, but, you know, it's better than making a false hate video about him. I'm just giving my honest opinion. I like the guy. Not like that. But he's a good guy. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and views about Hamza Ahmed. Do you like him? Do you not? Is he scamser? Is he not scamser? That's the end of today's video. Just thought I address my opinions about the guy. Why did I make this video? Views, clout. I'm not gonna lie. I see like loads of like videos about like people reacting to Hamza and they bang views. I mean, I'm not reacting to him, but yeah. Anyway, enough yap.